So you need a business idea. I'm guessing that either means that you're an entrepreneur, or you want to be, or you're trying to mentor somebody that is trying to start their own business. Doesn't matter. I want to teach you 5 ways to come up with new business ideas. And just to spoil the whole video, those are in order: solving an everyday pain, riding waves of interest, stretching or entertaining to the extreme, building on a core product or service, and then a concept called cool hunting. One thing that I want to mention here is that if anybody is scared of sharing their idea, please don't be. The odds of someone actually stealing your idea is very, very low. And honestly, if somebody steals your idea and turns it into the next big thing, then you should be honored that you came up with that idea and somebody, wanted to risk actually stealing it from you. You can come up with more ideas all the time. Share your ideas with everybody that you can think of, everybody that you see, and try to see if they're on board with you. Try to find your customers. If you don't share your ideas with people, you're never going to start a business. You have to do validation. You have to find partners that can help you bring it to market, because you can't do it alone. Nobody can do it alone. You will always need help. I want to go through, give some examples, and try and help you come up with your new idea, or to help somebody develop their own idea. It doesn't matter. You are going to find a lot of different ways to come up with ideas on your own as you're exploring these options. But ultimately, the idea is just to have fun, cut loose, don't stress about ideation. The best ideas are going to come to you when you're in the shower, or when you're playing with your kids, or when you're at work. That's a major aspect, is just keeping your eyes open. The first way to come up with new ideas is called solving an everyday pain. Very, very, very simple. What you're going to want to do is look at the world around you and try to see what is wrong. It can take a lot of work to foster this ability to be creative spontaneously. Your creativity is exactly like a muscle. The more that you exercise it, the stronger that it's going to get. So you'll be walking along and you'll be seeing things in a restaurant or the work that you're doing, and you're just going to come up with an idea. One of the things that you're going to want to do is try to stop thinking about the world as a victim. People who are in the victim mindset do not think of new ideas. They're stuck in this cycle of constantly feeling like the world is an inconvenience for them. It is a place for opportunities. The world today is the Wild West of new businesses and new ideas. There's new startups every single day that are likely going to change the world that we live in, and if those people would have been looking at the world as a victim, they never would have come up with those ideas, and we wouldn't have these amazing innovative things that we do today. So instead of thinking, this sucks, think about, how could I make this better? Wouldn't it be nice if? Drill that into your mind. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just get a ride from anybody to go anywhere? Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have to drill holes into the wall in order to hang pictures? Wouldn't it be nice if every month I could have my razors delivered straight to my door without even thinking about it? You don't have to be this insanely creative super entrepreneur to come up with ideas. You just have to keep your eyes open. That is literally it. Just keep your eyes open for the problems that are in your life. A local entrepreneur and a close friend of mine was eating chicken nuggets in his car, and he spilled the barbecue sauce all over your leg. So his idea was to come up with a sauce holder that could slide over your soft drink straw. And then you can place your sauce inside of here, and instead of having to place the sauce on the dash of your car or in your lap, it just goes right in your cup holder and you can dip inside there. And so that's an amazing idea that is a single shot of plastic and can be manufactured for like 10 cents a unit. So he went and he 3D printed some of these things, and now he's getting ready to sell them online. So really easy to just kind of see the pains that are happening in your life. And if you would have just sat there and thought, man, this sucks that I spilled barbecue sauce over myself, then he never would have thought of the idea. Instead, he thought, how could I improve this? Wouldn't it be nice if I had an easy way to carry my sauce in my car? Super simple. Number 2, riding waves of interest. This is a pretty simple idea. People are already searching for things that are popular. You just follow a couple of hashtags, you're gonna find tons of new ideas that are coming out there that you can ride as a wave of interest. This is where we get branded fidget spinners and escape rooms that are virtual reality. anything that's related to a TV show or a movie. Riding a wave of interest is where this comes from. So you can easily tweak it, innovate it, add something, take it away, and you're gonna come up with something great that you can either sell, or you license it to the person that originally came up with the idea. There's a million different ways to do it. Pay attention to the ads that are being presented to you on Facebook, on all the other social platforms. They're gonna tell the tale of what's popular. You don't have to think about what's popular these days anymore. You literally just have to be scrolling on your phone and you're gonna find 10 new products that you were otherwise not aware of. This is a candle manufacturer who saw that CBD was a really trending topic. He decided to pack these full of CBD and hemp oil. CBD plus candles equals CBD candles, and people are going to be searching for that, and he's going to be in an excellent position on the market to do very, very well. So the basic process for taking on the coattails of somebody that's already, rising to the top in popularity, you take the popular thing and then you add something that is not very popular, pretty consistently popular, and then you get a brand new thing. So whenever you're riding a wave of interest, just look out into the world, find something that is popular, add something, take it away, then you're gonna find something that you'll be able to sell, something that you can start a business around. Number 3 is stretching or entertaining to the extreme. Now these ideas are almost always crazy. They're the ones that are out there. It's stuff like glass bridges or indoor skydiving, or basically any advertising company or campaign. They're always stretching or they're entertaining very simple things to extreme measures in order to get popularity. Now, coming up with new ideas in this way is actually usually pretty difficult, but the process goes like this. You start with a thing, shoes, soccer, a pen, and you add or take away something that is going to be entertaining to an extreme level. So for soccer, right, you add a giant inflatable ball and you get Zorb balls. For shoes, you put lights on them and you have light up shoes. That was an amazing innovation that came out when I was a kid and has sustained up until this point. Also like pens, you add one of those little plastic guns, you could shoot stuff at your friends in class. So being able to take small, simple things and add something to it that makes it especially entertaining is a skill that takes a little bit of work. You have to be aware of things that are entertaining, make a list for yourself, go through and look at size. If there's something that's small that you can add to something else that is small, that's usually a really easy way to stretch or entertain to the extreme. This is another one of those ideas that you have to keep your eyes open for. In the things that you're doing in your life, the mundane and the boring, make a list of those, the things that aren't quite exceptional, and just try to add something to them that would make them exceptional. Make them dangerous. Or add something that is going to be thrilling. Put it on top of a building, something that you like to do, but suspended in the air, deep underground. Make the products, make the things that you're interested in a little bit more exhilarating, and they're going to be a great way to come up with an idea. Number 4, building upon a core product or service. The idea here is that you're going to add something that enriches the experience of something that you're already doing or that you're already using. Not necessarily making it extreme or solving a pain, but it's one of those things that makes you go, oh, that's a good idea. Like if you find yourself thinking, man, I wish I would have thought of that. That's usually the products that fit into this category. If you're in a product company, look at the product. If you're in a service company, look at the service that you're doing. You then want to take that core service and modify it in some way that's going to be appealing to people. Like for restaurants, for instance, being able to have your food delivered to you whether or not the restaurant that you want to order from has a food delivery service. Most entrepreneurship comes from this. Try to find all the inefficiencies. Think like an intern. Try to make your mark on the company and improve the processes that you're doing. So step 1 for this is first and foremost keeping your eyes open, and second, making a list of all the things that a product does or that a service is meant to accomplish, and then adjust something. Building on a core product or service is a process of iteration, adjusting the speed that it's done at, the color of it, the texture, the customers that you're servicing. It really doesn't matter, just try to expand it and think creatively. Number 5, cool hunting. Now, anybody that's never heard of cool hunting should just do a little Google search real quick. And the idea here is to get educated. Get outside of your comfort zone in terms of culture and try to find another country, another people, make a friend that is from another country. Obviously, don't make friends with them just because you want to explore their culture so that you can exploit it for new ideas, but just go out there and meet some people. Try to find new ideas that are really fun and exciting. Here in America, we have hookah bars and we have kava, or medical procedures like acupuncture that otherwise would not be here in the United States unless somebody had the good idea to take it from one place and put it in another. It's an amazing way to come up with new ideas. It's so easy. Go make a friend, seriously, because you will find it. One really fun thing that you can do as well with cool hunting is to try to get something from the past. So I challenge everybody, go and talk with your grandma, go and talk with someone that lived in a different time period than you, and ask them about stuff that's not around anymore that they used to enjoy. So go to different geographies, go to different cultures, go to a different time, and try to find a product or idea that is there and bring it here, or bring it to wherever you are, it doesn't matter. So those are 5 ways that you can come up with new business ideas. They are not the only 5 ways that you can come up with them. Obviously, there are so many different ways to come up with new business ideas, new product ideas. You can add stuff, you can take away stuff. There's a whole list. You basically just have to borrow other people's ideas and spin them in a way that's going to appeal to other consumers. Make sure to write them down. If you have an idea, write it down, whether it's 3 in the morning or 2 in the afternoon. Whip out your phone the moment that you think of it and put it in, because some of those ideas are going to develop into new ideas, and some of those ideas you're going to tell to friends and they're going to have ways to improve on it, and then you guys are going to end up being business partners for the next big thing. So get creative, get involved, and try out these 5 ways and tell me what you think down below.